Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Playing World of Tanks. I'm AJ, and today we'll be looking at a game that I had in my Batchat or Batchat 25T, which is the French tier 10 medium tank, and one of my favorite tier 10 medium tanks to play. I don't play it as often as I would like to, just because it requires me to be in a very particular frame of mind, not really dozing off, and you can't make mistakes in the Batchat. They cost you a lot of hit points, so initially, like any good Batchat player, I'm not rushing towards any location early on. My task is simple, just to pick off damage wherever I see it. And right now, I haven't seen anybody overcommitting. So I'm just sticking around in the city just because our field presence was pretty weak, and I did not want to go there. One of our scouts bravely tries to go spot field, and I will try to help him where I am. This is actually a very good spot to help the field if you don't want to go field yourself in something like a heavy tank, which doesn't have a lot of camo. So at this point, I'm aiming for the scouts that are hiding behind those that bunker right there, hoping that one of them starts moving backwards, not knowing that people can have shots from the city. First shot misses. Batchat accuracy is not really good at this range, and second shot connects. I let my shots fully aim. I connect two, and at this point, I didn't see I was gonna have much of a chance of shooting anything else, just because one of the things that you kind of need to realize when you're playing tanks is when your tank or enemy tank takes damage, their first initial action is to hide. And since I saw our scout taking a lot of damage, I kind of expected him not to be effective, so I preemptively just moved away from the spot. And if you can see on the map, our scout's just running away from the field as well. And also that I saw that the enemies were sort of overextended on the 8-9 line, and I sort of preemptively came here, and it was kind of a good thing because the 113 really had overextended trying to kill Ricardo, who's my platoon mate, and I shot him as many times as I could, and I had to aim all of my shots because Batchat's accuracy can let you down sometimes. So since the 113 wasn't actually looking squarely at me, so I wasn't in a hurry to rush most of my shots. And that's a lesson for all of you. If you know within your clip that you can actually kill an enemy tank, just take your shot. Don't rush your shots. Just take a shot from the enemy tank and just kill him in the process. If you rush your shots, what winds up happening is that you wind up missing a shot here and there, and that basically costs you your tank. So that's an advice that I can give you. Over here, I'm still helping the field out. The scout's doing a good job lighting things in the field. Plus, we also have RD over here. If I left this flank wide open, our scout would die for no reason. Also, our RD would die for no reason. So I'm trying to figure out where I can get an engagement on these tanks. Now, this shot was very hopeful. It didn't connect, obviously. And at this point, my main job is to just keep this scout alive as long as we can. And the scout's doing a good job lighting tanks over there. I do manage to track the Leo. Again, aiming my shots fully because it's really long range. I need all the accuracy I can get. And managed to put all my 4 shots into him. If I had not fired earlier, I would have actually killed him right there, but unfortunately that was not meant to be. But such things you can't know, and in hindsight it's rather more clear. Again, another funny thing that happened in this game was, initially, if you looked at the chat in the beginning, the E5 basically just gave up on the game and went back to the garage for some unknown reason, because he saw something on XVM. So we were playing tier 10 down in this game right off the bat. I turned around knowing that the VZ-120 is going to just come over here and try to rush. So I know the VZ-120's reload roughly, and I was was thinking I could put a cheeky shot in and back off. He actually bounces, and so this gives me an opportunity to actually finish him off. But I don't have to, because our RD basically just TD modes him at this point. And I decided to run away from this corner just because I knew the RD sort of like was gonna get killed by the enemy RD, because he has been trying to focus me down most of the game, and I was hanging out on that side of the map, so I was kind of half expecting that anyways. I'm just trying to pick my engagement at this point. Not getting spotted is also something good in a Batchat, just because like if you make your assault unexpected, chances are you are actually gonna succeed in killing whatever you're trying to kill. So I decide I need to take out this TVP. I know the TVP, even if he had a full clip, would not be able to take me out. He bounces one of his shots off of me. The poor AMX 1390 decided to help him, but he eventually gets taken out as well. Now with the one shot left, I thought I would actually kill the TVP. Actually, that was a misplay. Since the Centurion was there anyways, I should have just gone around and actually clipped out the heavy tank, the VK 4502B. But unfortunately for our Centurion, he gets taken out by Artie. So I mean, at this point, there's not much you can do. So it's a classic 2 versus 3 in favor of the enemy team. The enemy doesn't know that the E5 has been AFK, or maybe they do, since they saw it. So at this point, I saw the VK coming out of the city, and I thought what I would do is I would make him think that I'm actually going into the field, and I don't want to take him on. So he comes forward, and our 704, which was actually camping on the ridge, would be able to take him out, which is exactly what happens. The 704 just basically derps him in the side and takes him out. And at this point, my juke was so effective that the AMX 5120 actually turned around completely, looking into the field, because he kind of thought that I actually had gone field. And so Artie is also probably in the field somewhere, so he's running as well because he thinks I'm coming into the field. So at this point, the 5120 fires his first shot prematurely. My shell reload is way faster than his, so I was not going to let him live. I mean, he reloads in 3.3 seconds, I reload in 2 point some odd seconds, so I was gonna kill him as soon as he fired his first shot. Then it's a rather simple task of cleaning up the enemy Batchat Artie, and that's all we have for a game. And it wound up being one of the highest damage games I had in the medium, 8,000 damage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode of Playing World of Tanks.